Ah, I see you have been reunited with your grimoire.
Actually, it's my diary. I'm not ready to be reading spell books again. At least not yet.
Making a new entry?
I am.
About what?
About you, actually.
May I read it?
No way. It's a diary, Hunter. It's private.
But I want to know what you think of me.
You really have to ask? Come on, you're one of my closest friends here. You're the first person since Agatha who believed in me. I mean, really believed in me. So, I'm setting it in ink because I never want to forget how you took a chance on me.
I have no doubt you would have done the same for me if our roles were reversed.
I'd like to think so. Your friendship means more than you know. Although I'm still not sure I deserve it sometimes.
What makes you say that?
Because I'm dangerous.
But you know that is exactly what makes you a formidable sorceress on the battlefield.
Sure, but it also makes me potentially deadly to my friends. I mean, what if I'm conjuring some spell or hexed some hellhound and accidentally hurt you? I couldn't live with myself.
I harbor the same fears.
You do?
Of course. I often worry about mistakenly injuring my allies and friends all the time.
How do you deal? Because I haven't figured it out.
I remember that sometimes accidents happen on the battlefield, and friendly fire is inevitable.
Well, let's hope you don't get caught in my friendly fire. I don't want to be the cause of any more pain for anyone, ever again.
Except for Hydra. It is okay to cause them pain.
Right, they're the exception.
And Shadowhounds, Nest Mothers, lower-level Lilin, and Lilith. Do not forget to hurt them, too.
Okay, I get your point.
I hope so. Because we need you, Wanda. We need you to bring the pain. Just be sure to aim it in the right direction, and we all will be fine.
Thanks, Hunter. You make me feel needed, and sometimes that's your own special brand of magic.
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
I think we're all feeling good about this one, yes?
Just when people were beginning to feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes. I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
A moment of preparation. Let me show you the way.
Never seen that before. Get some. You asked for it. These fanatics are always the same. It's over for you.
It's surprised they all still have their heads. You should have that examined at some point. Watch and learn, my friends. Let's give it follow my movement.
I think you got him.
Let's try this. The light shines on the most dutiful. by the will of your god. Watch closely.
You had your chances.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it.
I wouldn't get up if I were you. You may wake up with a slight headache.
I'll make quick work. An unexpected benefit.
This won't end well for you. Prepare yourself.
Be right. You should have been more careful. I've been waiting. You've left me no choice.
Come get it. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
No one is to blame but yourself.
That's one hell of a move. Maybe you should teach me that one.
This won't take long.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No. Allow me!
So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries, the better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity.
I cannot allow that!
A moment of preparation. A gift from the ancient traditions.
It is too late for you! That's a neat trick. Who's next? Ah! Exactly what I needed. About time.
Impressive.
You won't leave here alive. Now we're doing it.
I applaud your restraint, Blade. I know it isn't easy for you.
My will be done. That's not supposed to hurt.
Is that really the best you can do? My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town.
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun. Do you not realize who I am?
Let's do it! It sounds to me like they just missed their mama. Got one down here. It's coming for you. weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
I smell your fear.
I think you got him.
So be it. Let's put it to good use. Now remember who started. An intriguing advancement.
Push me too far. Give the mother my regards in hell. They're mine. You kiss the mother with that mouth? Don't blink. Looking good, feeling good. Looks like they call for help.
To think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
This might take. That's a neat trick.
So be it. Now let that be a lesson to you. No one is to blame but yourself. You've left me no choice. What a waste. Your master must be so proud.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
You might not believe it, Hunter, but this ordeal with the sunlight serum is finally over. Dracula has nothing.
That is fantastic. I knew you and Blade could take care of business.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
This plague of vampires put stress on the whole team. We supported each other.
You are too kind. I'm glad I found such a welcoming family of heroes. And about that, Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Well, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
If a cure is possible, you should continue to look for it. If someone tries to exploit your research again, we will be here to stop them.
I was hoping you would feel that way. I can't wait to get back to work. After this business with Lilith is settled, of course. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
I don't think we've seen the last of Dracula, but I've got plenty of asking.
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, he'll have nothing left. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
If Sunlight Serum remains in the world, we need to find and destroy it.
If we weren't also fighting your mom, sure, but a wild goose chase is the last thing we need. Instead, we keep an ear out for the goose. Central is tracking all mention of the Sunlight Serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
Oh, of course. You should... My childhood was terrible, Hunter. Tell me something good about yours.
Well, I enjoyed exploring the grounds around the Abbey, chasing animals and getting into sword fights with small trees.
Sometimes I wish I could go back in time. I may have been a sickly child, but life seemed simpler.
I guarantee those memories are better than the actual experience. That is what makes memories worth treasuring.
I suppose you're right. Maybe someday I will look back on this period with longing.
Naturally. This is when you met me.
I don't think even my memories of you can compete with the real thing.
Doctor, do you ever think about having kids yourself?
Intriguing. I don't even know if I'm capable of such a thing anymore. But if I was, I would want to ensure that my spawn were not afflicted with my condition. What about you?
I want every child to have a safe place to live and thrive. I would not want my children to share the experience I have had with my mother.
I don't think you would be anything like your mother.
Maybe. But Lilith was once a great mother.
I think you could be too.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's always nice to... I still don't get why it's called Go Fish.
Despite... It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
Seems like you can't get enough of me. I must be fun.
Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
Just like you wanted.
your Dracula research.
Research? Oh, for the article?
The what now?
I pitched it to my editor. It's not important. But anyway, she thinks it's good to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
You have my undivided attention. In this reality, anyway. Now, this is magic.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
The mystic art. The Forge is a powerful tool. Farewell. Come back tomorrow. A task for us?
All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing, though. I've never made anything quite like this before.
Always a pleasure.
Did you have any friends back before you were, you know, encased in a tomb?
A few. Why do you ask?
Just thinking about my time with the Runaways. You ever miss people from your past?
I do.
Are you talking about Agatha?
Among others.
Makes sense. Sorry, stupid question.
It is not stupid. Are you missing someone?
Yeah, a good friend of mine. We kinda had a thing for each other, but it didn't work out. Still miss them, though.
What happened to them?
We went our separate ways. It felt like the right thing to do at the time, even if it hurt.
I understand. Losing a friend to circumstance is never easy.
That's putting it lightly. I knew you'd get it. Feeling nostalgic sucks sometimes.
It will pass.
Can it pass any faster? My brain needs to focus on other stuff today.
Let's do this.
It's hard to keep these fangs.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
I won't hold back.
Do your thing. Time to take it to the next level.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
They'll never see us coming.
Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
Way to use that in battle.
See you around.
Finally, some action! I thought my dry spell was never gonna end.
Bunazua.
Hunter.
Your energy blasts are quite fearsome.
I think you're pretty special too.
Good girl, Charlie.
You already sold the story. Based on quotes from 3 different people who completely contradict each other?
Yeah, it reveals the complexity of Dracula's web of...
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Going for a swing helps clear the cobwebs. You should try it.
Hey!
Always on the hunt, right?
Do you ever feel, I don't know, out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
From what I hear, New York City is a better place with you in it.
Right, but the whole world is a better place because of the Avengers.
They each had to start somewhere. You started in Queens. Now you are here to save the world.
Huh. I guess you're right. Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Anytime.
Robbie says you're generous. I'm a huge mental health advocate, but I find it difficult to sit still that long. You're pretty cool, Hunter. We do fun stuff.
I think my suit is romantically attracted to your new outfit. Ah, I'm kidding. Or am I? I'm trying a new workout routine. The more I burn off...
Don't forget to stretch.
I have lots to talk about. Too much. You really aren't what I expected.
How so?
Agatha and Caretaker told so many stories. The idea of you was nearly beyond imagining, but the actual you, rather normal.
Everyone tells me that. I think they oversold the memory of me.
If so, it wasn't by much. It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The other Midnight Suns only had good things to say about you. I looked forward to meeting you.
I'm sorry it was under such negative circumstances.
The real you. I do not hold Lilith's control against you. You should not hold it against yourself, either.
This is nice. It feels better than I deserve.
No, it is exactly what you deserve.
And that is?
A chance.
Let's do this again soon, yes?
What if we just held hands, huh?
When this is over, we should go skiing.
The two of us?
Oh, I meant the whole team, but sure. Either works for me.
Why ski when you can fly?
I'm not just my powers hunter. Sometimes I like to take it slow, just roll with the mountainside. Don't you?
All my life has been running from or rushing towards Lilith. I do not know what slow is.
That does it. Once we send your mother back to the pit she crawled out of, I am organizing a ski trip. We'll start on the bunny slopes. I'll teach you pizza and french fries. There'll be a thermos of hot cocoa waiting for you.
I do not want to hold you back.
Oh, you're fine. We'll take it at your pace. I enjoy slowing down, remember? Whoa! I've been
Sorry, didn't see you there.
What shall we chat about?
That was a worthy hangout, Hunter. And my painting was scroll anti-expressionism. It's big on Xandar.
Ah, I see.
Until next time.
This should be useful. This will do nicely.
What's up?